Hello everyone. This is the live stream that I've been trying to do all morning. Yesterday I had a live stream. All through December I'm going to be doing daily live streams. Yesterday's live stream with Shannon didn't get off to a very good start because OBS wasn't working, and I have spent the past 5 hours trying to get OBS to work again. Here's the drawing I did in yesterday's stream. We're going to be doing 10-minute portraits all through December. And so I've been trying to do this test stream all morning, and I hope now it's working. Because I've been all over town, I've been all over the internet trying to read and figure out and learn and watch and listen about how to fix my issue. So here I am, going to do this test stream with a reference from Dino Serrao. I believe this is Dory. I'll add it to the description later. But I wanted to be here to let you know that every day in December I'm going to do a 10-minute portrait live stream at 8:30 German time. And every Sunday I'm going to do a workshop. And those will be in Zoom, and they're going to be €19 each, or until Sunday you can sign up to all four of them for 57, and so you get one for free. But it's going to be my advent calendar of creative light in the darkness, in this dark time that we're in, literally in the Northern Hemisphere and figuratively in the rest of the world. So we're going to be doing lots of drawing, and it's going to be good. I'm happy it looks like this live stream is working. I'm going to draw now, and maybe someone will pop on here, or is this set to private? Let me just... No, it's public. There's just no one here because I didn't tell anyone that this was going to happen. So this may live on. This is a new streaming setup I have. So I'll try to work... try not to cast too much shadow in here. I'm figuring things out. We just moved almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago tomorrow. My workshop on Sunday is called Line and Light. So it's a series of workshops. I'll set my counter so I know how long I'm drawing for, because these are going to be 10-minute portraits. So Line and Light is this Sunday's workshop, and we will be working increasingly dark until the return of the light at winter solstice. So the idea I have for my live streams, and also for... We're getting a bit closer here. For the live streams and for the workshops, is that we'll be working into the darkness and towards light. These are just nice kind of symbolically fitting with the time that we are in. And someone asked in the live stream yesterday, why do I start with line? Which is a very good and interesting question. And I think line, I feel like, sets the container to set the stage, to fill in the detail, the value. This was in focus. Now it's in focus again. I have to keep an eye on this. I don't want the focus changing itself, which I feel like it has been doing. So yeah, line is the container, or the scaffolding which creates the space for value to enter, and we can describe a form and imply a lot just through our use of line. And I think that's why I like to start with lines. And also, yeah, I definitely thank you to Rebecca Gay, who was my mentor for a time, who she emphasized the importance of line and how you can, if you're able to express a form without leaning into the or relying upon the value and shading, that's quite a wonderful thing to be able to do. Because line can convey so much. And I have a weekly practice which enables me to be able to confidently put these lines down. It's been almost 5 years now that every Tuesday I have met with a group of wonderful people and we draw together. And creating the context to be able to practice and learn and practice is so helpful. And that's part of why I do these streams, because I think it's just hugely beneficial to practice, and practicing together is a wonderful way to practice. And through practicing together, to know that we are on this journey together, that we are not alone, that we are sharing the path. All right, this, I think, just as it is now, this is a nice, super light line drawing. Is it in focus? It's so hard for me to tell. I feel like it keeps slipping in and out of focus, so I'll have to figure that out. So yeah, as I mentioned, it's set to manual focus. Then it should stay put. Sorting out this new streaming setup, I have a monopod here that I have my camera on because I don't have the over-the-shoulder shelf setup that I had in our last flat. And yeah, and I've just had to completely erase everything from my OBS because it was causing me a lot of confusion and suffering. But I'm so glad this stream seems to be working now, because I'm really looking forward to a month of streaming with you every day. So this is focusing online, and there's a lot of stuff we can get into in line, and I'm sure we will in my workshop on Sunday. I studied architecture, and in technical drawing we talked about line hierarchy, which is like line weight, how line weight can convey so much. Also practicing the application of really clear lines is a great practice to have, because I remember Rebecca, who I mentioned earlier, she told me I had very furry lines, and I had these searching, hesitant lines that I would make. And it was actually through the practice of just using ink, where you can't adjust, you can't redo anything, you need to commit to your lines. Using ink really helped me to gain confidence in my line work. Hello, 2 people who are watching. I'm glad this stream is working, because I've put a lot of energy and a lot of suffering into this morning. I've spent my entire morning I spent the last 4.5 hours trying to get this stream to work, and I'm so glad that it now is. If you feel like saying hello in the chat, then please do. And if you feel like drawing with me every day of Advent, then I would love you to do that too. I'll be doing daily live streams at 8:30 p.m. German time, which must be 2:30 in New York and 11:30 Pacific time. I have like a minute and a half left of this 10 minutes, and it's a really interesting exercise just to keep it so minimal. And what I would like to do throughout the month of November, throughout Advent, is we will be doing some really like low-key, dark pieces, and we'll really be exploring through portraiture, and I will have a range of wonderful references for us to work from. We'll just be exploring that relationship of light and shadow in our sketches. So I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, what does this say? I now have warning. The bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Okay. Well, now that this is actually working, I'm happy that it's just working. So I can try my next test with a different bitrate and see how that works out. But yeah, let's call this a successful live stream, and I look forward to drawing with you every day in Advent. And if you are interested in my Sunday workshop series, then send me an email. I put the information in the description below. And there are limited seats available. It's going to be intimate, and I'll be giving feedback, and it'll really be a hands-on, direct learning experience. And it's going to be great. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the two of you who are watching at the moment. Thank you to Dory. Thank you to Dino Sarao. Thank you to this successful live stream.